Another Tesla takes a dive, but this time it's a Cybertruck. Did we just witness the birth of the world's first Cybersub? And is it about to catch on fire? The driver was launching a jet ski when their Cybertruck accidentally went a bit too far into the water. The truck rolled straight down the boat ramp and into Ventura Harbor in California. It completely submerged the vehicle. This video is sponsored by BlazeStack Fire Investigation Software. BlazeStack is a fully featured fire investigation case management platform that arson and fire investigators rely on to log, document, and report fire investigations. Get a free trial at blazestack.com and request a quote using the discount code STASHED. Fortunately, the driver got out safely, but the truck? Well, I suspect that's a total loss. Let's be honest. Boat launches, they're a goldmine for entertainment. Being from Michigan, I've seen plenty, and with the water we have, there's no shortage of opportunities for things to go wrong. Anyone who's spent time in a busy ramp knows vehicles rolling into the water, it's not exactly rare. But gas-powered vehicles, they take a hit, but they don't just spontaneously burst into flames. EVs, that's a different story. Lithium-ion batteries, they don't like water, especially salt water. It just doesn't mix well. Just look at what happened in Hollywood, Florida. A Tesla Model X, it went into submarine mode and burned for hours under the water. This was actually one of my early videos that took off and gained some popularity. We've seen this multiple times, and it's really gotten to the point where every time a hurricane hits Florida, that storm surge rolls in, firefighters have to be ready for a wave of EV fires. In the last 3 hurricane seasons, we've had right around 42 EV fires related to the storm surge. Last year, with Hurricane Helene and Milton, that was at 16 EV fires. And those are just the ones we know about. Unfortunately, our data doesn't track 100% of the hurricane-related fires. So what about the Cybertruck? The battery is actually designed to be watertight, at least in theory. The cells are set in polyurethane foam, which should protect them from damage. But there's one key detail. The bottom of the cells, they're actually exposed to a chamber designed to vent gases if the battery cells go into thermal runaway. But if water gets in there, you've got a real problem. The Cybertruck does have a feature called Wade Mode. It's a setting where you can turn it on and it pressurizes the battery pack with air to prevent water intrusion. It also bumps the ride height up to max. Sounds great, right? But it comes with a big disclaimer. First, it takes up to 10 minutes to fully activate it, so flipping it on the last minute, that's not an option. Second, don't go into water deeper than the bumper, right around 32 inches. Since this Cybertruck has water all the way up to the headliner, I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not going to work in this situation. But again, even if the driver had this feature turned on, I really doubt they planned on driving into the water, at least this deep into the water. Luckily, this Cybertruck didn't immediately burst into flames, but it absolutely can still happen and there's still a risk. Saltwater intrusion can lead to internal short circuits inside that battery pack. Just because the vehicle is removed from the water doesn't stop that process of corrosion. The only way to truly make sure this vehicle is safe, they're going to have to remove the battery, disassemble it, and fully inspect every component inside the box. Unfortunately, delayed thermal runaway is real. If they just park this truck somewhere and call it a day, it could still catch on fire weeks or even months later. So far, 308 days is the record we have for delayed thermal runaway. On the plus side, they did fail successfully. They managed to launch that jet ski, just not exactly how they planned.